What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dez. I'm back with another video, man. Don't sacrifice the good for the perfect. I'm gonna say it again. Don't sacrifice the good for the perfect. You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, I sometimes associate this with a winning mindset because sometimes I would have the mindset on certain things. It's like, if I can't do it to the fullest, then why even do it at all? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody feels like that to a certain degree because you feel like, dang, if I can't go crazy, I don't even want to. You feel me? Like, and I understand that. But one thing I had to realize, one thing I learned, my auntie even like taught me this, is that you can't sacrifice the good for the perfect. Just because something ain't gonna be perfect, don't mean you still can't get good out of it. Don't mean it still can't be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first moved down here, I was like telling her I was still thinking about playing football. But then I told her, like, I don't even think I'm gonna play for it because I'm not trying to be playing, and I'm not going to the league, right? Right. But not even realizing that don't even make no sense because I control whether I'll go to the league or not. If I was still playing football, I control that, not the school I go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I play at the school I'm at right now, like, I think it's like D3. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I don't even know if it's, I think it might be NAI. I actually don't know. You know what I mean? So you see how I told myself, man, if I don't go to the league, there's no point in me even playing, right? Now, like, to most people, that's probably how they think. But sometimes, bro, like, it's not always about going to the league. There's plenty of players that play in college, they don't go to the league. They still enjoyed it though. They still talk about how they played in college and still go on to live good and successful lives. You know what I'm saying? And really, this comes to anything in life. Like, you can't sacrifice the good for the perfect. Just because something ain't gonna be perfect don't mean it can't be good. Depending on what it is. Like, if it's a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no relationship perfect. But if it ain't good, then, you know what I'm saying? You gotta cut that off. You gotta cut that out your life. You know what I'm saying? No toxic stuff. You feel me? So, just really let that sink in whenever, like, you have an opportunity or you're dealing with something and you want to, and you can't do it, or you're not able to do it to the level that you want to do it, but you can still do it to a certain degree. Always think about, would you rather just not do it at all, or would you rather just do it to the level that you're capable of doing it until you get better, and then you can start doing it to the level that you really want to do it. Just really think about that, because you know what I'm saying? Like, for somebody else whose brain is different than mine, who's really footballed out. See, I'm not gonna lie, I play football, but I'm not footballed out. I'm sorry. I don't want to wake up at 6 o'clock, going to workouts, and going to school. I'm sorry. I realized I didn't want to do that. I didn't get offers anyway, so I would have had to walk on or go deep. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I realized that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to wake up, go to practice at 6, and then go to class at 8 or 9. I realized I didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So really just consider that. Don't ever sell yourself short. Always shoot for the stars. Be delusional. Because that's one thing I done learned in my life. Like, the weird thing about me is that I've always been somebody, and people really don't even know this because around people I'm kind of humble sometimes. But I've always been a person, like, I'm shooting for the stars. Like, I'm shooting for the stars. And I won't lie, majority of the time, I don't get to the point I want to get to. I don't reach the goal I want to get to. Not always. And so sometimes those situations led me to be more like, well, let me, be more realistic and, just like that. Not even realizing, as soon as you start thinking like, oh, let me just do it. Like, if you being realistic when it comes to your dreams equates to doing it in the world's way. Doing it how, you know what I'm saying? Doing it how the world would expect you to do it, or how the world tells you to do it. Like me, I make music. My two things have always been music, a little bit sports and music. And you know what they always say, them two things. Like, have a backup plan. It's not guaranteed. 1 in a million. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say that about, you feel me? And they're not wrong. They're not wrong at all. But once you start really getting in your head, like, oh, well, yeah, let me make sure I do this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in case this don't work out, like, that's when you start, you know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong. In this life, if you are past the age of 18, you have, like, you feel me? You have to at least be masking something. When I say masking something, like doing, when I say masking, I mean having a backup plan, but it's not really a backup plan. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Like, this even right here, like, this is college. This is college math. This is college math. I'm in college right now. It's my backup plan, but you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't really plan on doing this too much longer. That's just me. Not saying I'm dropping out. I'm doing this until I'm doing this until I don't have to. But all I'm saying is you can't just be. I mean, you can. It depends on your situation. But I feel as if you have to have something else going for yourself while you have your dreams going. You know what I'm saying? You have your dream going for yourself, and you're achieving your dream. You're chasing your dream every day. But it could be something little. It could be just working out every day, having a job, getting some money, going to college, going to school, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can have them little backup plans, but it's not really a backup plan. You feel me? It's a disguise. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm at school, that's how I feel. Like, it's a disguise. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with me going to school. I understand I'm getting an education. I understand I'm getting a degree that's going to help me get jobs and, and better my life. You know what I'm saying? But truth be told, man, fuck all that, bro. I'm not working a regular job no more. I'm not doing that. I'm about to, like, really take off. I'm about to take off. And I'm confident saying that because the times where I said the same thing, I said, like, I was gonna do it to the fullest, and it didn't work out like that, and it hurt me. It made me, like, too humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already a humble person to a certain degree, but sometimes that shit made me too humble. And when you get too humble, you get too like, and you could be hard. You could be hard. Like me, bro, I'm a hard-ass rapper, bro. I am a hard-ass rapper. But sometimes I tend to be too humble. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I just resorted to just popping my shit now, bro, because what's the point of me holding back? Think about people who you want to be like, or people who you're like, who are in the position that you wish to get to. Like me personally, my example, Kanye. That nigga is not humble. That nigga Kanye is not humble. He is humble to a certain degree, but he's not humble. Every time you see Kanye West, that nigga's talking his shit. He's talking his shit. And Kanye and Tupac, my top favorite artists of all time. So I just let them, you feel me? Like, I listen to them all the time. Or really Kanye. But I mean, I still listen to Tupac. I listened to Tupac like a couple of days ago, actually. But I just say all that to say, man, don't sacrifice the good for the perfect. And just keep chasing your dreams, bro. Don't let nobody tell you nothing, and stay confident. Don't get complacent and shoot for the stars, bro. Because as soon as you start not shooting for the stars, you already behind. You start getting behind because it's somebody else that's somewhere that can be doing the exact same thing you're doing, but their mindset is different. And nobody can ever rock that. Like, that was my problem. People could rock my mindset. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people could tell me something, and whether I act like I really cared about it or not, like, deep inside, I would think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, though. You know what I mean? So, but you have to learn to be strong. You have to learn how to take shit on the chin. Like, which I do a lot. You know how it is when you rap. Or if you don't know, then I'm gonna tell you. Like, when you rap, people, you tell people that you rap, especially new people that you don't know, the reactions could be good, bad, neutral. Oh, okay. And they just, you know what I'm saying? They just, you feel me? It is what it is, bro. Whatever you do in life, people are always gonna have something to say, good and positive. You could be the most positive person, people still gonna have something negative to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. So y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. don't sacrifice the good for the perfect, man. Nothing in life is perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. You have to really think about that. What in life is perfect? It's your boy Dez, and I'm out, man.